And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, they'll throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
At the 29-yard line.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Daniel Carlson.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 2nd and 8. It's caught. Cameron, left side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. On the give, this is their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Azeez Ojulari. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Flushed out right. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
When a defense blitzes like that, they're trying to cause chaos, but the quarterback, he was as calm as could be. He saw the blitz and got out of his hand quickly to pick up the 1st.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Gets this complete to Butte. And some room to roam now. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it first and 10. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. And inside give to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing is Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Jones. It's going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
He was taken down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up second and goal at the Bills' 5-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One back in the game. That's Jones, second and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Rodgers now on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Carlson able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive. Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
And now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down. It actually aids the defense in that situation.
Now they need 2. Here's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Completes to Njoku. And he's brought down. They took a big shot there. It pays off. A solid gain downfield.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Here's 1st down.
They'll set up a throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
32-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Back to throw here.
And that's going to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by the Oregon man, Dylan Thieneman. Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. So good to be with you, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup, I'm looking around and hearing this crowd. They're so fired up for this one. What's it like when you come on the road and you've got a hostile environment you need to take care of?
You know, I always liked it. I always thought it added to the element of bringing some energy and bringing some juice, especially in pregame. But once that ball's kicked off, you want to settle this crowd down as fast as you can, especially on offense. Take them out of it. Get them back on their chairs, sitting on their hands. The more energy you give them, the more noise, it does make it a little less efficient to operate, especially on offense. So come out fast, come out furious, and see if you can take this crowd out right from the jump.
And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. A modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Keithley on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cardinals' 26-yard line.
The master of play action, Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 6
The
yards.
Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. From the gun, Rodgers. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
4th down, Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big 4th down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Rolling to the left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Javon Hargrave. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. 2nd and long coming up. A shotgun snap for Beck. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. McBride is the motion man. 3rd and long. Here is Beck. Over the middle. It's intercepted.
take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A first down throw from Rodgers. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2nd and a yard. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Gain of 2. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. This one pulled in by Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
That's another Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter as they come up now 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
It's a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action, Beck. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Jones. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing Rodgers. And that ball incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
Now a 2nd down throw from Rodgers. That is caught by the tight end. DeJuan Johnson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Carlson now for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings move out on top, 14-0. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. McBride is the motion man. They'll run it on first down with Henry. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup.
McBride is the motion man. We'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're off the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. They send Ridley in motion. They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Cards first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Beck. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Arizona.
In some rhythm, the drive rolling. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Beck. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing, Beck. That's complete. He's got it to London. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Play fake. Now Beck. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Rigoberto Sanchez set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Picking up right where they left off. They start the second half with a solid pickup and a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. A run. It's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Rodgers now. He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Number 14, Alec Pierce. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Rodgers. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Derrick Henry. A gain of 16 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
A first down throw for Beck. A pass pulled in by Henry. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings' 14-yard line.
To throw it here on 2nd down is Beck. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on.
Arizona.
Drake London. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
On play action, Rodgers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Now a handoff, Jones, and he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard.
Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop.
33-yard line.
Play action now with Rodgers. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
5 yards on the play.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. To the 5-yard line. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Ball right on the 5-yard line. Second down and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. Third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
They'll try and run. It's Jones. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Now Carlson to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Beck. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Here's first down. Looking to throw is Beck. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now on second and long.
It's second down.
To throw is Beck. Open man downfield, that's London. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Arizona.
So a win here for the Vikings. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson,